All right. So welcome. It is, I don't even know what night it is. It's Thursday night? Thursday night.
Yeah, I've been totally thinking it was Friday all day.
Oh my gosh, how is it Thursday? But this is Team Believe in Better, and this is just our team call. And tonight we are going to talk taxes and goals. So I'm
Yay.
actually pretty excited about it. Um, so why aren't you playing? Here we go. First, I just always like to highlight the Faithfully Fit page, but I know, Kristen, since you're on this call, oh, and my sister Amy joined. Hi, Aim. I don't know if I can't hear you yet, but you might be muted. Yay, Kristen, we got another person.
Yay!
uh,
Welcome to the party.
this is crazy. So I always like to highlight what's going on Team Faithfully Fit just because they are our team as well. So you can read the bulleted points at the top. This is actually on the top of the Team Faithfully Fit page. So hi, Aim.
Hi.
Yay.
Sorry I'm a little late.
That's okay. This is Kristen, my superstar.
Hi, Kristen.
I don't know how I get qualified to be a superstar. Like,
When you
She knows him when she sees him.
Yeah, and when you're more on top of like what's going on the Faithfully Fit page than I am, then and you're a superstar. So yeah, so you obviously know this is the header on Team Faithfully Fit, and I just like to review quick what's going on with them because I like to stay as close in tune and up to date with them as I can. So most important is just the every Monday through Saturday morning. I don't know if you've made it on a Miracle Morning yet, but they are very cool. Whether you like hop on for 20 minutes while you're like shoving your first meal in or doing some inviting or PD, or I mean women are on there just like working out. It's very, very cool. I've done a couple workouts on there and I've done a couple inviting and power hours on there too. The team calls and training, obviously the schedule's there. And the other thing that Tracy just posted is the February Team Cup Challenge, which I got clarification on. I was like, oh, so just 5 across, like I could win it tomorrow? And it's not.
yeah.
It's cover the whole board. So,
I was looking at this. I'm like, this is way too easy. Like,
yeah, totally. That's what I thought. Like, oh, bingo, right now. Got it.
dang it. That's a little more intimidating. All right.
But you know what's cool is I'm all about trying to win the contest. But anytime I have done one of these, it has exploded my business. Like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, silly contest. Oh, maybe I'm in, maybe I'm not. But just by focusing on those, like I'm horrible at doing Facebook Live. I don't do it. But because there's 2 Facebook Lives on here, it's going to force me to do it this month.
Exactly. I need a thing that's like, do this, do this, do this, do this. And I'll be like, cool, I'll do everything. But if you just leave me, I'm like,
absolutely. So I would definitely, I think you'll be able to do basic. Oh, this is coach. So we'll be in the same bracket because I'm an Emerald. So I'll be competing against you for that floor seat at Summit.
Bring it on.
So just definitely pay attention to that. And again, whether we win the contest or not, you're going to see a difference in your success goal March and April because of this. Yeah. And that's what's really cool. So that's what I love. So financial tip number 1. This doesn't have to really do with taxes, but I'm all about having one credit card for everything in your life. Now, reason being, I hated credit cards. I was like, I will never have a credit card. It doesn't make any sense to buy things you don't have money for. But that's not what I'm doing with this. So with my credit card, just last year I made $600. Reason being, we use a credit card for our phone bill, any kind of bill we can put on it, we put on it, our gas, our groceries. My husband and I have the same one, and it's all things that we have to buy to live. So we're buying this stuff anyway. It's on the same credit card, and then every month I pay it off completely. So it's not like I'm like, hitting up the mall because, I have $1,000 I can go I don't do that. Yeah. These are all necessities. And now, so this is just a record of my points. So for every Discover point, I think 100 points, we get like $1, something ridiculous. But I can cash them in on Amazon. I can use them for travel credit. So you end up using whatever you make. And like literally we made $600 last year. So that's just something to think about. And then the other reason why, which will lead me into my next slide with my taxes, is because I do keep the same. Some people like to do like a Beachbody separate credit card and do all their Beachbody stuff on that just so it's tracked. But I'm okay with sort of separating it out because I like to have all the points together. and so this way I easily track all of my Beachbody expenses because it's all on this credit card. So what I did the last 2 weeks was, now we're going to go over to my Excel sheet. Oh, I didn't even save it. Cancel, minimize. All right.
Dina,
Yeah.
just to add a point with the credit cards, sometimes you can find, like, we have a Fidelity account because like our 401ks went directly into a Fidelity account. So we opened kind of a personal one with that. I don't think it didn't cost anything. And then we have a credit card affiliated with it that we get 2% back. So we get like $2.
You're getting double what I get.
Yeah.
You need to talk, sister.
And the only thing that's the only kind of catch is that the reason we get 2% is because it goes directly into the Fidelity account. But then you're making sure to save it too, you know?
So my 600, instead of me using that as cash, it's going into some investment.
Yeah. So,
cool.
Yeah.
I love it. But you're doubling. So that would have been 1,200.
So you can sometimes find like the 2% on everything is the best I've ever found.
Yep. I actually, and this year our Discover changed. They actually went up to 1.5%, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Because it was all, I mean, we've used it for 8 years and it's always been 1. So I love that though. So, so that's definitely something for those of you watching this recording to look into. That's awesome. Thank you, Aim.
Yep.
So now we're going to go into taxes, unless Kristen, do you have any other questions about that?
No, I'm good.
So this is what I did. So what I did first was, I don't even know how to, so this is like the main page, but I'll go into the separate topics for now. Let me make this bigger for you. So this is my Beachbody page. And what I did was I did a search on my credit card for the year of 2017. And like, I just typed in the PPL with a star and that literally brought me all of these. All of these things are like my Shakeologies, my 3-day refreshes. That's all merchandise. And that's my total there. And then these are my business service fees. Now keep in mind, this is me and Nick. Okay, because I have had Nick on a full account. I've kept him active. So those are my totals there. The next one are restaurants, because I have a lot of face-to-face meetings with people, whether they're challengers or people on shakes or coaches. Like Amanda and Kristen and I go out, when we met at the Hansen House that time, that is a business meeting. We are talking business. We're talking strategy. We're talking what we're going to do with our team. So when I search my restaurants on that credit card, I have these. And then what I do is on this side, I track the miles. Okay, so I simply sat there and I saw where the restaurant was, and then I checked it out on MapQuest, and I fill in the miles to and from my house. Okay, and so then I have my miles total going at the bottom there. The next one is travel. My travel expenses were huge last year. They're not normally going to be that much, but I happened to buy, I happened to buy my plane tickets for the Beachbody Success Club trip that Nick and I went on in February. And then I bought my Summit plane tickets. And then I actually bought our entire family's Success Club plane tickets at the end of last year for this year. So there's a ton of travel expenses that I wouldn't normally have. But another thing I did there, like there are some miles that sneak in there. Like when we drove to the airport to go to Summit, those are driving miles. So I include that, so I look at my expenses, and when we drove to the airport as well to go to the Success Club trip last year in April. And then had I not had this one lunch when I went on the diamond retreat that Tracy held, she did a diamond retreat, not this past January that you saw, but the January before that, down in Darien, and I was able to stay at my sister's Amy, so I didn't have that expense. Tracy paid for everything at the salon, so I didn't have any expenses, but we happened to go out to lunch, which was, a business lunch. So thank God I had that expense, because then I remembered to include my miles driving down to Darien. So then I had my total miles there. Cell phone. Now, I didn't finish this yet. I don't have a total, because what this is actually mine and Nick's cell phone bill totals. So what I need to do is I need to go into the cell phone bill, and I need to actually see the percentage. So it's definitely going to be less than 50% because 50% is Nick's phone line and he doesn't use his cell phone for the business. I use majority of my cell phone for the business, so I would say around 80%. So I'm guessing I'll be taking about 40% of these numbers, except for like this one that was all for the business because I had to up it $50 while we were traveling and blah, blah, blah. So it'll be probably around 40% of this total that I'll move over to the front page, as well as this is our internet. So this was when we were just internet, when we didn't have cable, and then we reintroduced cable for my husband's sanity. And so I will look at those bills and take a portion of that because my internet at home, I mean, it is all business. Like that is basically why we have it, because that is all that I'm doing on it. And then my miscellaneous one, which I separated, any educational books. So any of the books that I purchased on Audible for our professional development or personal development too. I have minimal clothing only because I didn't have anything nice to wear because I'm a PE teacher. So when I did want to go out and meet with people, I had to have like a couple nice outfits. So I did that. And then any posting and mailing, I did. And then again, that's mileage. You're driving to the post office to mail something. So it seems little, but each trip to the, post office ended up being 50 miles total. So it does matter. Office supplies I have there, and then advertising, which I didn't do a lot in advertising yet. I imagine that number will get bigger as my business grows or if I start paying for running ads. But I did it like once, and then a $1 on Canva once by accident. So again, I have my total miles. So then what I did was I went and I took all those totals simply back to my front page. And I mean, it's a monstrous number. I'll definitely be taking a loss in the business, but that's going to be getting me money back on my taxes instead of, we don't pay taxes on our Beachbody. So really we should be looking at giving back 30% or so to the government. However, I probably won't have to do that since I took a loss this year, but planning on just making way more next year. And then obviously I totaled my miles, which will also help. So this number will be a little bit bigger once I add in my internet and cell phone, but that's how I do it. So that was very quick. I don't know if anything came up that you wouldn't have thought of, or Amy, you could even add like if I'm missing something.
I mean, this is like, I'm so glad that you showed it to me like this though, because this is exactly what I do in my...
We can't hear you. Okay, go ahead, Kristen.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying I appreciate that you showed it to me in this format, because this is exactly what I do in my day job.
Cool.
And I like literally every single thing from postage stamps to mileage, a meal, everything gets tracked and invoiced. No matter what it is, because it's for the business. So
okay, perfect.
Now I can it'll connect the dots in my head.
Yeah, because this is your business now. This is an additional one. Love it. And I don't file my own taxes. So I am bringing all this to an accountant and he is signing off on it. So that I think that covers me a little bit.
Yeah.
Amy, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say it looks pretty similar to what I did last year. I will take a peek at mine now because I've got to pull it together anyway and see if anything additional comes up. I'll add a note in the Faithfully Fit post under your... Are you going to post this video?
Yeah, because a bunch of people said, I think Megan wanted to be on. She had to cancel last minute.
Yeah, and Juliet wanted to see it, but she had to run a different one.
Yeah, so I mean, and it's super short, so I'll definitely post it. If you want to add anything under there, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll look. I mean, I can't think of anything offhand. I feel like you've got most of it. I guess actually the only thing that I did add, now I'm thinking of it, is if you have like a dedicated office space, you can do square footage.
Yeah, huge.
And then you can do that as a percentage of your total square feet. Mm-hmm. And then you can do like heat, air conditioning.
You can do like electricity, heat, air conditioning.
Homeowners, renters insurance, stuff like that, for that percentage.
And that's why I'm motivated to move my office from my kitchen table. Because because my account
That may be hard to argue is solely for business purposes.
yes. Even though I told my account I don't allow my kids to eat on my kitchen table anymore. Now it's my office. Yeah. So that motivates me to get my bonus room done like this summer. That's my plan.
Yeah, but I mean, I have I have a room that half of it is a Lego room for my kids and the other half is my office space. So I just kind of rented out that space and was like, okay, this many square feet is this percentage of the house, and then any of the house bills.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I allocated that percentage. So.
Yep. I'm gonna actually put that in now for. Yeah, that's huge. Thank you. So that is all I have on taxes. We can move on to chatting goals quickly if you guys are ready. What do you think?
Yes.
All right. So I don't know, Amy, if I even posted this in Faithfully Fit, but the assignment was to talk goals that you want by July 1st of this year. Because Tracy has me reading the 12-week year, and I'm not quite done yet, or I'm just kind of started. But I like the concept of, what I got from it so far was, people always wait till the end of the year, and they have these big year goals, and like, why do they do that to themselves? Instead, you break down a year to 12 weeks, and now all of a sudden you are so much more productive and just so much more aggressive with things. So, Kristen, I would love to hear yours.
Sorry, I'm like taking you on a semi tour of my house. Yeah, I went to go get them. I didn't have that notebook, so hang on.
Or Amy, do you know like any of yours offhand? Because I know I didn't ask you to come prepared.
I did not come prepared. I came right out of the shower too. But yeah, no, I don't have like my umbrella numbers with
personal me. Or, it doesn't necessarily have to be Beachbody. It can be kind of anything.
I would like to start teaching a live class.
Ooh, your new certification. Congratulations.
That's on mine. That's on my list too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I just found a name of someone I can talk to at the pool club I bring the kids to in the summer, and I'm hoping maybe I can teach there.
Awesome.
So we will see. But yeah, I'd like to start teaching a live class because
you're thinking that'll be summer at the pool.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
But obviously I need to get it set up before that. So.
Yeah.
And then I am I'm using you as my motivator and trying to hit SC by the 15th of every month.
Yeah, love it. And you're talking SC6 or you want SC10?
Well, 6 is my minimum.
Love it.
But hopefully 10.
Yeah.
I did it last month. So.
Awesome. Good for you. It's awesome. Kristen, you want to tell us yours?
Okay, yeah. So since Amy had already said the instructor.
Yeah, what do you want? Because Amy got certified, last month was it already? She like kept it a big secret. It was so shady. All of a sudden, like, by the way, I was like,
dude, I was the same thing. If you didn't say this, I wouldn't even have thought to I'd have been like, hey, I just got certified the other day. So I found a size certification next month. What
is it?
The size.
Oh,
workout.
Hey, that's your program. I love it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. So that is on it. That's on my list. And then
when is yours?
March 18th.
I love it.
The thing. And so I have to actually register for that one. I haven't done it yet, but I just found where it is. Okay. And then my goal is to be teaching at least one class a week. Within the next 30 days after that.
Love it.
So I got to find wherever the hell I can teach and then get it done.
So you're talking like by May, I may be teaching somewhere.
Yeah, totally.
Love it.
And then Success Club every month because I don't do that currently.
You get it.
And what else did I put? Oh, so I'm been like stuck in my head about how I'm going to create like a funnel from my community age to like freemium to the Beachbody thing, whatever. So creating whatever my regular monthly thing that I run to get people into the challenge group.
Okay.
I guess
So sort of
goal
like,
is just to have something that's regular.
yeah, it's some sort of a regular freemium you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, love it. Awesome.
And then I had one more. Where did it go? Make success. Fire certification, how fun. What the hell? A goal ran away. Oh, it's in between bullets. So I have a minimum of 5 one-on-one clients, like for my regular personal coaching.
With your life coaching. I love it. Love it. 5, you want 5 one-on-one coaching clients.
Yes. To sign like a paid contract, because I have 5 right now, but they're all for free right now.
Yep. I love it. Awesome. Oh my God. Okay. Those are great goals. And you're going to crush them all. And I will do what I can to brainstorm like what steps I think that will help you guys be successful in those. But I mean, I love it. I love it. I'll help you in any way that I can. My goals are, it's scary to say this out loud, but I want to be 2-star by July 1st. If I can get 2-star by July. I mean, and it's funny because I always said, I don't care about rank. I don't care about rank. But when I hit 1-star, and now that I'm going to California, and do you watch Vanderpump Rules? Anyone?
No.
It's the worst trashy reality show ever. But
I'm not allowed to watch reality TV.
And we're going to have dinner at the restaurant in this reality show on Thursday. Like Juliet and Nicole and I are freaking out. It's crazy. So
oh my gosh. You have to go. That's a perfect Facebook Live opportunity.
Oh, I'm going to go insane. I'm going to go insane. You don't even understand. Although that is open house night at my high school, so it's probably not a good idea to go live.
No, you know what? That means they're going to be totally preoccupied. They're not going to see your live notifications.
But definitely, but then I see like with this, I'm getting these opportunities and these things that are benefiting my life that have nothing to do with rank, so it's like, maybe I do care because of what it's done for me and my soul and my emotions and, and just, so that is my goal, not because of money, but just because of personally the opportunities that goes along with it. I just think
there's nothing wrong with rank. Don't be ashamed to be excited about rank.
The money thing isn't bad.
I mean, and the money is just a bonus. Yes.
Yeah.
Because once you're 2-star, you start splitting that pot a little bit.
Well, I did have my eye on that bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
You end up getting like instead of
like
an
extra
$50 bonus, you get like a $2,000 or $3,000. Like that's crazy, Right. So that little extra bonus would be very nice. So definitely I'd say 2-star. I would love to continue hitting SC10 every month. It's very scary to say, but that's my goal. And the other thing I want to do, and similar to what you were saying, Kristen, is I have my Unleash My Smile group. I want something new and more and something a little more regular. And I don't know what Amanda's doing. Amanda definitely loves our Unleash Your Smile group, and she said she still wants to run it, but I know she's overwhelmed. So I feel like I need to get something that is me, whether it's something with parenting or relating to your teenager, because I think that with my high school kids,
that's a good one.
I'm good at it, but I just don't know how to teach it. So I have to wrap my brain around what I would do around that. But like that middle school teenage age, I feel like is my strength. And I know that's what Kelly always talks about, is like, go to your strength and do what you, and share that with me. So I just have to figure out how. So that is my goal.
So cool.
Freemium, with that. So thanks for joining, you guys. It's way past my
exciting.
But Amy, I'm so happy you came.
I know. I had it on my calendar, but then I got nervous. So I did a very late workout and was like, I have to shower.
You are the best. I can't smell you from here, so that's good.
Well, no, I did. I showered. I'm clean.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Wet hair.
You're good. You look clean.
Even if you came smelly, we would totally know.
All right, you guys are the best. Thank you so much, and I'll post the video. So any added comments or questions, feel free to post them. All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Nice to see you, Kristen.
You too. Bye.